man, Chris Williamson. That Chris Williamson, man, he's a man after my own heart. He talks a lot of sense. If you haven't listened to the interview, I suggest you go and listen to it. Very wise words. Can't really summarise what was talked about. There's a lot of different topics and that. The thing that I gleaned from it, though, I mean, yeah, obviously they're talking about toxic masculinity and wokeness and all that kind of stuff that Piers Morgan likes to talk about. But obviously Chris Williamson was an event promoter, like I was. And he was obviously way more famous in it and got way more successful than I did. I'd say that I was on like a local level tier where I was well known in my hometown, and my event was done well in my hometown, small town of Warsaw. It was very brief, as in it was only about three or 4 years. And obviously I went down a bit of a dark spiral. I let it take over me, inflate my ego, and sent me down into some dark places. And that's why I got out of it, where I think he got quite successful over it, decided to become sober. What did he say now? He basically, not nominated, just voluntary soberism, whereas I done it because I was like going into a deep, dark place. And so I can see a lot of similarities. He got the level of fame where he was going on shows like Love Island and Take Me Out and small shows. You know, well, I wouldn't say small shows, not exactly small shows, but you know, these TV shows. And he said he just, you know, didn't find the satisfaction in it, and it was contradicting his self-help and all the stuff that he was trying to do, the meditation, the fitness and that. So we've kind of lived on similar paths, and he's inspired me a bit to you know, get back into doing like videos like this and being consistent and saying, like he said, consistency. The thing that'll lead you to success is consistency, but consistency isn't guaranteeing your success. But you won't get it without being consistent. So it's reminded me a lot of like my music, and now I've like had waves where I go in and out and dip my toe back in and really give it another shot. And the last time I really pushed it was in COVID, where I felt like it had been taken away from me. So I kind of wanted to push back, like everything in life. I was told I can't do something. I wanted to do it more then. So, but then I actually dipped my toe back in, done a DJ set in Birmingham, and it just brought back all the bad memories of it, because you forget all the bad stuff, don't you? And you have like a nostalgic view on things. Like, but then when I got there, it was like, oh, I got there and the equipment wasn't working properly. I had people drunk coming up and asking for ridiculous track requests, you know, and all that side of it. And I was like, oh, I forgot about all this side of it. And I just went home and I said, I'm done. I've tried it again, and I can't do it. Like, and basically I walked away again. And you know, all the stuff that happened with my brother-in-law, and when he passed on from COVID and everything, and how that impacted my direct family, that kind of like dragged me out of like the event promotion again. And you know what I mean? It was like it was all the negative side of it came out, and it is hard work. It's not easy. Like, you feel like, oh God, it was easy, but it wasn't. Like, it was, you had to work on it every day. And the things that suffered were my relationships that suffered, and I just couldn't do it with my, like, the contradiction between my family life and the events promotion. It's good if you've got, you know, if you don't wanna, if your main goal is not to be like a good father, a good partner, and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it was just reminding me about that. But what it is reminding me to do is just like when I'm doing my music, when I'm just jamming, I'm just gonna hit this record button and just, you know, get it up there. Just just be consistent and see how that goes. I'm not saying it's going to be anything, but hopefully out there these little messages get to people and they provide some kind of reassurance that what you're doing is right. And as I said, the main reason I do these videos is for my family. But I've just turned up to work now, so as I said, very brief, very short. I'm gonna get back into having jams and stuff like that and recording it and not caring too much about the final product as in it's got to be perfect and I've got to really work on trying to make it sound the best and that. I just think just enjoy yourself, record it, and I think that'll translate. So anyway, I've got to get to work. So see you later. Bye bye.